Okay, folks, my apologies, even though you don't know why I'm apologizing. I just made a video for you guys, at least an intro before I got a phone call. It all ties together though. Hopefully, maybe somebody will watch this whole video, maybe one person. I have an idea who it might be, but essentially I wanted to make a video for a group actually. So I'm gonna post it out now. Restoration Chapel, the new church that I just went to this past Sunday. Yeah, I suppose it's not special. I did this last year. I didn't really point it out for a group or anything. But I figured I would just say the church this time because I didn't want to point out any names specifically, but one of the gentlemen that go to the church, I've actually been having some really good conversations with, and one of them dealt with breathwork. Sorry, I just made a video for you guys, so now I'm trying to weed out what I already said versus what I haven't said. Technically haven't said yet at all. I haven't said anything. Um, but anyway, what I really want to get across, is that this therapy, this form of exercise, this work is absolutely the work of God. In my mind, how I've seen it. So for reference, there was a short discussion, relatively, on the benefits slash downfalls of breath work. In my hand, I do it for God. It's the beginning of meditation. It's the beginning of prayer. It's the beginning of like positive reinforcement, mental clarity, gratitude. What's the one word I'm looking for? Affirmations, right? This work helps me prepare myself for the day. There's absolutely no doubt in my mind that it is God-driven work, for sure. Also, there is the chance, on the other side, devil's advocate, the argument was said that if you don't do it right, well, there's a chance that it could fall in the opposite way, which I think is more than a possibility of it being true. I don't say no to pretty much any belief or concepts, just how we define it. Now, I can't define this action very well to where you're doing some sort of exercise or therapy, but you're really letting in demons versus letting them out. Now, I do get it, or I understand that it's possible. I don't know how to use an analogy. I feel like I have too much in already, so the only thing left to do is to express it out. Yeah, I honestly don't really have much info on the other half. Now, I get it. I don't want to seem like I'm stupid or something without giving an example. Terrible example. Terrible example. Oh, who's the king? Who's the king of Rohan? Ha! Controlled by Saruman. Even then, that's the thing. Like, he didn't actually do any therapy. He was just being taken control of by, let's say, the devil. This is therapy, folks. This is absolutely my therapy. I've talked about it in every single video. I know it to be true. This is where the start of my, let's say, I don't know, entrepreneurialism. I want to start here. It might not. It might just start with like exercise and training tips, diet and whatnot. Breath work is, I mean, I think there's more work to be done in the gym, but breath work needs a guide. It absolutely, I mean, it doesn't have to. I'm about to do it right now. But it definitely helps to have someone there, keeping you on pace, keeping you, I mean, the same thing as the gym. It's the same thing as the gym. Anyway, this wasn't very well grounded. So there's your, not warning, but preamble. Warning, all the contents in this video are crazy, weird, off the wall, not normal, and I'll say out of this world because it's so new. I don't know if they were doing breath work back in ancient times. Maybe they were. I don't see why not. I mean, breathing is the only medicine that has been around since the beginning of time. So I don't know. Maybe it has been, and we just lost it, and we just lost the idea. A couple. Shoot, man! I just had a missed call. I can't. Oh, I guess I can pause you. I just pressed the wrong button, so I'm gonna pause you real quick. I'm having the worst time with this. So, preamble to the warning again. So the video that I follow along with, it's like an hour and a half long. Yeah, this is going to be a long video, folks. The breath work is like an hour and 10 minutes. A little bit of an intro. I don't have the video. Before I started recording, I went all over the internet trying to find the same video as I used to use. It was emailed to me before. I got in touch, reached out, sent an email. They called me back. They said they'd call me back with more information. They just called me back, and I missed the phone call. So, if I have to pause, excuse me. But this is it, folks. Like, this is it. If you aren't in the gym, this is where you begin. And this is real stuff. This is not devil reincarnate, right? It's just not the way it is. I will feel so powerful. I will feel like such a beast. And you're going to see I'm about to go to the gym right after this. So I'm going to bust out a video, a recorded video that I made, I guess apparently 2 months ago. A whole 21 views. Wow. And I'm going to use the audio from the video. So my assumption is you guys won't hear anything but my annoying, loud, obnoxious breathing and expressing of noises and yelling and punching myself and massaging myself. And just to get warmed up. This is how you get warmed up from just lying in a bed, folks. People say they can't get out of bed. They're too lazy. I don't want to do anything. All right? Sit in bed. Breathe all day. I guarantee you. Guarantee. All right, I'm gonna pull one of these for a second. I've set up my lighting as best as I could. Really sorry. So, dang. No, and don't. Did I shout out? Did I shout out to the actual group Restoration Chapel? By the way, if I didn't say it, I don't know if I said it in my first video, or my second one. But yeah, Restoration Chapel. Apparently, all of them guys are accepting, loving, kind, caring, tender, helpful, which is why I feel a little bit more comfortable actually expressing this onto you guys. Because if you can't accept this, if you can't accept this style of me, guys, this is a tip. This is a tip of the iceberg, folks. This is basic. And this is what I'm going to be doing. So, if you don't like it, if it's not for you, it's okay. It's not a big deal. I don't think it is for everybody. I think breathing is for everybody. But I'm not for everybody. My style of training and teaching is different. I got to get going, though, because it's almost time for the gym. Yes, there is a special time. I don't go whenever anymore. Discipline. How fun is that? All right. I want to give more of a preamble. Like, it's not about the talking here, though. Like, we could talk all day on this. If you want to talk about this, we can chat. But the reality is, the talking will happen way more. No, like, we'll end up talking way more about it then rather than me just showing you what it's like. If you don't like it, stop judging. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I actually drink a little more water because it gets nasty up in here, folks. Gets sweaty. I should even start telling you guys when to skip ahead 10 seconds. So you don't have to see crap. All right. Don't mind me. So I tend to keep this pillow here so you can at least watch. But I love something here. I mean, breathing is breathing, so it's not like it's hard to breathe. But there are different forms of breath. So I'm going to keep this open so you can actually see more specifically where I'm breathing into my body, whether it be my chest, whether it be my belly, or whether it be way down here in the perineum, the freaking ass muscle, right? You want to breathe, or, yeah. So, yeah, I'm just gonna play it out. There's not a whole lot of consistency, so if I seem like I'm not doing something right, there isn't. I don't want to say there isn't much right or wrong, but a lot of this is just going with the flow of your breath. This is an hour-long video. All you're doing is breathing intentionally, focusing on the breath. So you don't have to follow along with the actual breath that you hear in a video. Just follow along with your own intuition, your own body. All right, that's enough. Live expressively, folks. Breathe expressively. Yeah, you can't hear any of that. That was me. I'm gonna do something like this. What am I ready to get rid of? Oh, I know exactly what I'm ready to get rid of. Oh, yep, I use a I can't think of the word. I use a sleeping bag. Oh, more relationships, less self-doubt. Ready for ready for peace. Ready for understanding. I'm ready for relationships. I'm ready to receive God. I'm ready to receive. First 2 or 3 minutes is all about actually thinking about what is most important in life, what you want to manifest in life, your affirmations, what you're looking for. Because it's about to be a crazy ride. See you on the other side. Buckle your seatbelts. Open your mouth. Roll your mouth around, stretch your neck muscles. The pace doesn't matter. Mouth wide open, eyes wide open. At times, these are all different forms. Mouth closed, nose breathing. I accept everyone. I receive everyone. I am at peace with everyone. I'm at peace with my demons. My demons are nothing. My demons are free, let them go. Let go. Whoa. Cracked rib spot right here. That's why I do a lot right in this region. Ooh. Ah. Whew. Can't hear a thing. Ah. Ooh. The music in this video actually helps to release emotion. That's why I'm holding it up to my ear. Ah. Ah, but I got rid of a lot of emotion last night's movie night. Jesus Revolution. It's all about Jesus. Ah. Ah. Ow, you fuck. Ah. I put it right on my chest. Ah. Ah. I could do this for 5 more minutes. Ah, 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 ah. Oh my God, my forearm. Back to the forearm work. We're doing a lot of forearm work in the gym. A lot of elbow, tendonitis, tennis elbow. It's all up in here. My pinkies usually go numb. My fingers usually go numb if I'm not positioned properly, if I haven't moved. This is over years of trauma, though. This is over. When I was 18, folks, this wasn't real. This didn't happen. So for all you that are a little bit younger, don't take this as a sign of bad trauma. This is release of trauma. This is what it looks like, folks. This is before you go to the gym. I'm going to the gym sober today, folks. For the first time, I'm going to the gym sober in a long time. I'm scared shitless. More on that. I'm actually going to turn my ringer on, so if they call, I can hear it. I can start this back up anytime. I can breathe and start breathing excessively real quick. So I'm going to turn that on. If they call, I can actually get the video emailed to me. If not, no biggie. I can breathe as fast as I want to, whenever I want to. Ow! There's so much pain in this region, I can't breathe. Ow! I haven't even gotten down here yet, folks. Ah! Dude, I have so much freaking pain everywhere. Dude, there's pain just. Oh! So the breath helps identify where the pain is at, right? So without breathing, you don't feel your body. When I breathe, I start to feel my body. I feel pain. I feel awakenness. Some of it feels good. My lungs. As I'm filling my lungs up with air, I not only feel more air getting into them, but I also feel a lack of fulfilling. A lack of fulfillment. So breathe harder, right? The lack of fulfillment is painful. It actually hurts to try and, right? But once you feel that relief, that actual, not that, but it's like it is that, but it's the fullness of a breath. You can actually massage into it and release the pain. You're letting go of the pain. You're not causing pain. You're letting go of it. Well, that was good. I got a 13th rib, or no, I'm sorry, a spare rib. I think it's the 10th or 11th spare rib. It's cracked. Maybe even be the 9th. I think it's a floating rib, though. That's where my pain is. Yet I do so many drugs that I just don't feel the pain anymore. Who would have thought? Drugs don't get rid of pain. They hide the pain. They cover it up. Woo! Woo! Oh, fudge. All in, baby, all in. So I'm actually getting into the music right now. A little faster pace. Pretty soon, there will be a breath hold. I have to hold my breath. I have to let out an obnoxious scream. So be aware. I know you can't hear it, so that's why I'm telling you. Oh. One more song, I think. Yeah, change of song. I think it's Michael Jackson's Look a Man in the Mirror, but with a twist, so it sounds really cool. That was the other me. Not even close. Don't worry, I'm fucking close. I'm not really that close. I'm just in pain. My forearms and arms are rocked right now. My triceps. I did an arm day yesterday because somebody else was doing an arm day. Somebody with rocking arms, inspirational arms. Even, man, oh day. I thought I had earthworm arms. Woo! Bro, those earthworms are on steroids, brah. Yes, that's a shout out to the dude I was talking to. I just don't like releasing names. Oh, shit, there's a lot more where that came from because it's someone special, ain't it? Let's get that breath work down low. If he knows, then he knows. It doesn't matter! Here it comes, baby. Here it fucking comes. Pay attention. Whoa. Maybe there's one more song after this. Ah. I'm getting a crazy freaking thought in my head right now. All for one specific person. Stay tuned. Whoa. Matter of fact, it's way more than one person, but I've only had one specific conversation with one person. We're to see if that person even understands what I'm talking about. Ooh, yes. Yep. Oh. Breath holding about 2 minutes or so, I think. One more song, 3 more minutes. Oh, fuck! A lot of trauma coming up right now, folks. I'm thinking about people. Thinking about relationships. Dude, God's on my side, man. I have no doubt. God is the only reason I'm doing this right now. God's the only reason. I'm doing it for God. Fuck. It's because of other people that I gotta go through this. Man, if I were on a mountaintop, I'd be exercising right now. Bro, those hamstrings. This is only halfway through. Oh! Ow! Ow! Oh! Oh! Dude, this is why you need another partner. Oh my God. But who's willing to do this to anybody else? Yep, we're close. Like, I'm ready. They followed each other on a windy, and they got no place to be. That's why I started with the man in the Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! I've got to time this right. I'm sorry. Oh my God, no way. Brother called. No way. Hello? Hey, Michael, Richard here. Believe it or not, I'm in the very middle of a session, but I will pause. No worries. Can you give me about 30 minutes? Sure. And yeah, I definitely wanted to make sure you guys called me. That's all. Okay, I will. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Okay. Bye-bye. No worries, man. Yep, bye. So, all right, listen up. Here's the deal. Intermission. I don't know how to tell you guys. I'm going to get right back into this groove. There's a groove of breath work. I know I'm kind of tampering right now. This is literally what I'm not supposed to do. But I'm going to get right back into this. I'm going to pause my video and actually bring myself back into the emotional, the feel, the actual thoughts. So breath and exercise isn't just physical. Exercise in the gym is literally supposed to bring up emotion. You're releasing your fucking emotion in the gym, people. You're releasing energy in the form of gosh dang emotion. All right? You don't have to get depressed to be emotional. You don't have to get stressed. You don't have to be anxious. You don't have to get. You just exercise. All right? It's the same thing. It's the same concept. Going to the gym is a freaking seance. It's a demonic release going to the gym. That's what you should be doing when you go into the gym. You should be releasing things like demons out into the fucking gym. You let your your partners take that shit and beat the hell out of it, right? Because that's what they're there for. That's what people are there for. This is accurate. This is real. People release negative emotion over time. If you don't have this, if you feel that this is not for you, this is not something that would work for you, perhaps there's not that much in you. Perhaps there's not a devil in you, right? So if you don't see this as a good thing, if this is something that doesn't resonate, something that might trigger you, right? If it seems triggering, please know that there are many, many, many ways around this world. There's many ways to God. This is my way. This is my way. If not, it's drugs, folks. It's drugs, right? And I've done both at the same time, so I know I'm still a little messed up. So that was one of the practitioners, breathwork practitioners, who just called me. I told you I emailed. I'm just call me right back. I'm not even gonna bother with it right now. But yeah, I got to get this video again. This is a great video. I know you guys can't hear it, but it's a very immense immersion guided breathwork session. They call it 9D Journey, and it's because of the format, the style of sound that the movie video produces. You're supposed to wear headphones, and it kind of helps because it puts you in a different world. It really does. It puts you in a whole new world. Eyes closed, and you're gone, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and re-stimulate this energy. The good news is that I know where the problem is. A lot of the people have been asking me, give it up. Give up that thing to God. Just let it go. Right? So if I murdered someone, if I caused someone pain, if I committed adultery, if I gosh, I'm trying to run through the 10 commandments, and I got like what, 3? I don't really do this for like. That's a thing. I mean, my demon is not something that is. I mentioned to some people that I kind of consider an unforgivable sin. I know that that's not a good word. That's not that's not the proper word. But an unchangeable sin, an unfixable sin, which is also inaccurate. But right now, in previous, before today, before this morning, I don't know if I even want this aspect of my life 180'd, changed, fixed to all those who think there's a problem with me. I don't even know if I want to change, right? For a long period of time in my life, God said accept, so I accepted, right? It doesn't speak for other people, so I accepted myself on my own for many years. I know the word acceptance is going to be a little wishy-washy because it's very hard to say, I accept myself, and then go, drinking on a weekend, drinking every night or some shit. My struggle is not my sexuality. My struggle is connecting to those that I find attractive, knowing full well what the Bible says about said feelings. Didn't want to put that this early in the video. I was kind of hoping to wait for the end of the video. I don't know how else to say it, though. I really don't. These are my videos. This is where I am absolutely 100% real. I don't know how I'm going to get back into this. I'm so chill right now. And we didn't even get started. So, yeah, I was kind of hoping to wait to the end of the video. But yeah, it's out in the open. It's in this video. It's in all my videos. Like, I don't hide myself. I refrain from connecting to certain people because what I think the Bible says. Hopefully my interpretation's wrong. I am coming up with a new life as we speak. Or over the past couple months, right? Really since the new year. Like, I'm trying to put a life together to where I can get involved with people that I'm actually sexually attracted to, but discipline, but refrain, but control. Like, I've controlled in the times past, but I also don't have any relationships with anybody. It's surprising to think that 15 years ago as a personal trainer, I must have been less disciplined. I don't know, maybe I was just so freaking passionate about the gym that I just didn't even think. Like, I know my sexual energy would arise or would be present. But when it comes to the gym, when it comes to training people, when it comes to helping others, man, I set it aside, or I used to set it aside so well that I think in the past it was okay. Even though, like, nowadays I consider my relationship with God much better. Back then, I don't even know if it was much. I know I had a relationship. I was praying daily. You know, I was doing good. I was doing great. What's there to pray about? Right? I was at the top of my game when I was training everybody. Right? I was having a blast. Gratitude was still a part of it, but man, I mean, I didn't really have to worry about problems or anything. Nowadays, it's surfaced, and I don't know how to tell younger people. I don't know how to introduce it to people that are. I don't know how to express it. This is how I express. This is the closest I can get to people, folks. This is as close as I can actually get to telling people my secrets and my darkness. At least people that I'm attracted to. It's very hard. You can't just tell this to people. I compare it to a straight guy who is interested, like a straight single guy interested in a female. First of all, straight guy looking at a lady, you find out she's under 18. What's your thought? No more talking, right? Not a single word is spoken. You're not allowed to talk to females under the age of 18, right? At least that's how I see it, right? You probably just shouldn't in today's day and age. I don't think it's wrong, right? It's probably just not a good idea, right? So that's kind of the same way for me. If you're under 18, I don't think it's a good idea. Just don't know if it's biblically, maybe not biblically, maybe earthly bound, proper, good. Biblically, I do think it's okay, but I don't. I've been hiding in the earthly shadows for a while. If you're above 18, then it's really about how accepting and how not offended. You know, I've had friends in the past that make me feel more comfortable in my own skin because they accept me completely for who I am. Like, I've got some bad jokes up here because I never let them out. So over time, they like, more goes in, and I don't know, it's just my way of seeing it, like a comedy, right? Like, if you don't express your comedy, the longer you hold in your comedic expression, the harder it is for people to understand because you've taken in so much more from the outside world that comedy is like only for you now because you're the only one who understands it your way. But if you expressed it when you should have expressed it, it would have made more sense at the time. My comedy, I have much. I love sexual innuendos. I can't help it. I love making fun of people. I'm sorry, that's not accurate. I apologize and I take that back. I make fun of myself, right? Don't forget, I joke around. I joke about the topic of sexuality because I am just as confused as the next person, right? I am absolutely confused by it. So when I say I want to joke about it, it's because I'm trying to make it just a non-problematic thing. So I don't get it, but I like joking about sex because, man, it's funny. You could put it into anything. Like, I don't want to say everybody has a sexuality. We're pretty different nowadays. I'm completely running out of my juice, so I'm going to get back to this. I wanted to save that for the rest of the video, the end of the video. I'm so sorry. This is more important to understand than the words that are coming out of my mouth. So please pay attention. These videos are boring. I'm sorry. If they're the guy's probably gonna call me back at the end of the video anyway. What I really wanted to do is actually just release. So obviously, I've been breathing for a while. I think it's like it's got to be like 40 and 40. Yeah, it's got to be 40 minutes of breath work, and then you get to a point where you build up that energy. 40 minutes of nonstop oxygen flow. Study breath work for any amount of time, and you'll realize that after a while, the energy builds up and you need to let it out. That's your demon. That's the demon you're letting out. So the breath work gets everything in the head. You start getting emotional. You feel, you think of past traumatic experiences. All these thoughts, these past existing thoughts come up into the brain. Once you're in the zone, you let go. I gotta start back up in the breath work. So I'm gonna try and do a release for you guys. Yeah, I'll try and do a release. It's really hard to get in the zone. But this video already feels great. I haven't even really reached much. And it's funny because I started this morning, get this, yelling at God. Oh, yeah. Okay, one more, because I know this is a good one too. My problem when it comes to things like spirituality or God is when I do hear the voice. So you know what the voice was this morning? You guys recording this. The voice was doing a breathwork session and actually recording it for my new group, for people that I'm getting to know now. All right. The other part of that is actually letting people know about the video. All I've seen, all that I know to do, all that I know I'm supposed to do is to let the individual who I've talked to with at the gym, let them know that I posted a video and go from there. Really, I hate the fact that. I mean, I hate this fact. I can't even think like I gotta do this. You're getting in my head. So the point. This is the hard part. Because this is where you actually figure out who I am. You already did, I get that. But there's a reason you have to do it through video. There's a reason you have to do it through the video. This is me now. Like, this has been me for 15 years. 15 years I've been making videos. Very few relationships. I've had maybe 5 people completely make me feel as if my sexuality not only doesn't exist, doesn't matter, and doesn't change anything, but I should actually step into it and figure out a way to work with it, right? It's one thing for someone to just say, like, yeah, it's no biggie. I don't care if you're attracted to me. Versus, I immediately think of, giving someone a hug. My mind goes to like actual physical touch because when it gets into the gym, I can't spot someone that I'm attracted to unless they actually know or they give me permission of physically helping. At least I don't know if I feel like that's the way. I should just be able to go up and help anybody I want to. But man, when it comes to the sexuality, I do feel like I have to be careful. Out of the gym, it doesn't matter. It's just most people just don't relate or care for my maybe outgoing personality. So I got to be careful, but I kind of lost where I was going with this. The video. Oh, upset with God. So I was upset with God because not only, well, no, I was upset with God because I couldn't find the video, the actual video that I usually listen to. So I had to email people and I had to talk and I had to find the video. I couldn't find the video. I'm using one of my old recorded sessions to meditate. This is really odd. It's not even a great session. But essentially, I was mad in the beginning and now I'm okay. And we didn't even do a real session, right? So I suppose, yeah, I can't tell anybody straight up anymore. I shouldn't have to. That's the thing. I shouldn't have to tell you. And I don't think I will. I'm actually making it a decision to not worry about my sexuality anymore. I just don't care. In the gym, it like I'm careful, um, but I honestly care less what people think. Out of the gym, I'm almost less careful because I talked about it a lot. Less. I'm just nervous as frack on the outside. Out of the gym, I'm nervous. I got to do the rest of this. All right, hang tight. This is going to be a little odd because I'm going to have to start off by just breathing, not using a video. Whoa, excuse me. Oh my God, these pants are so loose. Oh my goodness, jeez. Yeah, so I got to start off by breathing on my own, no guidance, just to get back up into the. And then I'm going to try and press play. Yeah, they called me 45 seconds before the outburst. So we're going to go ahead and get back into the zone. Realize that everything that I am, everything that I want to be and want to do and seek to be and blah, 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 doesn't matter. It's all God's. And I release everything. I need a video. This is so hard. I'm just going to rewind it about 2 minutes. Yeah, I'm going to start with the beginning of the song. All right. Time to get real. Time to go deep. This is it. This is the song. Oh, fuck. Ow. Let it go. Ooh, fuck. Ooh. This is my adductors, not my freaking. Ow! Oof. Oh, yikes, there it is. Adductors, baby. Who could have guessed that my adductors were tight? Ow. Ah. Ah. Ow. This is it. Ah. That was the other me. That was a nice breath right there. That was good. That was good. That was good. That was good. I want to cry so bad. I don't think it matters though. because I'm comfortable with myself. I'm comfortable with who I am. God accepts me for who I am. I love myself. I accept myself. God loves me. Jesus. I don't care if anybody else doesn't like me. I have dealt with it long enough. I don't care if you don't like me. I'm going to continue going to the gym. I continue doing breath work. I've got to get above drugs. I'm going to continue on this path of sobriety for as long as I can. As long as God's with me, I can be sober. All right. Guys, so I don't need anybody else. I'll probably go ahead and wow. This is probably going to be considered a brand new, no, it will be considered a brand new day. If I go to the gym completely sober, then yeah, it's a brand new me. And I do apologize for those relationships that I've already made at the gym already. Please understand that building relationships for me is difficult. So I felt it necessary to obviously cover up that wound with something other than spirit. I mean, God gets me in the gym, but I couldn't enter. I mean, God got me to the gym. I don't know how to explain it, folks. I do. I just don't want to disrespect anybody. You know, like I don't want to disrespect the connections that I've made already or any relationship in the future. Um, sorry that I have to lean back like this. I should just be up there. But it's really all about my words right now. I felt the need to utilize. I felt the need to utilize because openly, without drugs, covering up an area of my life, covering up the sexual trauma that I have, without drugs doing that, things are going to come out. I'm hoping I'm wrong, right? I'm about to go to the gym. I'm about to see what's up. So start the journey now. This is going to be hard. I've already developed the routine of going to the gym, so I'm going to get to the gym, but I might get a panic attack in the parking lot. I might get a panic attack in the gym. I don't know. But we're going to do this. We're going to do this, and yeah. Yeah. See you soon. Oh, fudge. Oh, I was supposed to fast as well. Folks, nobody's supposed to know this. Hopefully you've already turned off the video already, but to put it on camera, this is just where I turn into my vlog, and I like my vlog just to be a vlog and just to keep track of things. I don't like when everybody knows everything about me. Like the Bible says something about not letting people know when you fast, right? It's you and God. That's all it is. You and God. Nobody else has to know that you fast, you know? But to commit to it, I don't even know if I can. It's so hard. Like I haven't fasted. I've never fasted and exercised. Like last year, No, I guess I did. Yeah, I guess I did. But this time it is a little bit different. Just a little bit more outside the comfort zone because I don't know the end. So this morning, actually last night, I actually thought of the one to fast. But the fasting revolves around acceptance. I really don't even know what to put the label on, but I don't want to. I mean, I've wanted to do like 7-day fast, but I couldn't do 7 days and go to the gym like that. Probably die. Possibly die. And have to tailor my workouts back a little bit, but I don't want to do that. So my goal is to fast until, like, yesterday was until someone found out or says I accept, or you know, until I talk to the pastor. I was going to talk to the pastor and just open up. Like, there are certain people that I'll tell anything to, you know, and I don't even care. I don't even care if I have a relationship with them. I don't care if they're new. I'll tell you everything, right? That's the benefit of no strings attached. When you meet new people, you can say whatever the fuck you want, and it doesn't matter. Like, okay, that's me. You like it or you don't. It's just hard when I talk to people I'm attracted to, because if they don't respond the same way, it kind of sucks because you lose a relationship. So that is essentially why I am so conflicted, so slow to express. Yeah, if I talk to the pastor and we clear some things up, yeah. But until then, I don't want to eat. I really don't. I want to get through this. I've said I was ready before, and I know the actual acting of fasting is what shows how ready, you know, you are. You know, I could say, "Oh, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready." Actions speak louder. So the you know, not eating the food is going to. I hope not eating food gets rid of anxiety. Like, I think it's that profound. I hope it's that profound. Um, I'm pissing in my pants. I'm scared. I'm so scared to go to the gym right now. It's insane. I gotta go though. I have to go. Yeah, I'm gonna upload this before I even get to the gym because it's on my computer and it uploads like that. So yeah, breathe expressively, lift expressively. This might be a new one. Accept. Oh, it doesn't even make sense. Accept expressively. Man, if you truly do, accept every aspect about me, not only will you not get offended by my, I don't even know what to call it because I don't do it anymore. Because I'm a physical person, folks. I don't exercise all day for no reason, but not just physical person. I am stimulated by physical touch. My degree in college was supposed to lead to some sort of massotherapy, some sort of massage, some sort of trainer who can not just train you in the gym, but provide the diet plan, massage on command. Just come over and just, you know, I've got a pain. I got you, you know, has all the scientific this. But yeah, like, I'm hands-on. I'm hands-on for days. And my difficulty most of the time is being hands-on with those I'm attracted to, right? It's just not, it's a very, very touchy, right? It's very touchy. All right, here it is. So I'm going to pause this video, have a conversation, and we'll go from there. All right, not that I have any recollection of what I was talking about, but yeah, that was the guy from Breath Masters. I might have a chance of getting the video, which would be cool. But yes, I respond to touchy-feely. Don't ask me, I didn't build me, right? So I respond heavily to touch. and feel. I am way more emotional than that I give off, right? So if you know my main struggle, right, you should understand. It might make sense when I say that I personally feel like more of a feminine character. In other words, I feel like I have more feminine characteristics than I do masculine. However, I'm a male. This is my subject. Yes, sir. This is where I'm going to change the entire world and show people what really is true. Because obviously we're confused. So I'm a man attracted to masculinity, more or less. And I say masculinity because I still hide from saying man. Because in today's day and age, there are women who look masculine that I could find attractive, right? So I am very choosy with my words. I'm very, very specific. I feel more feminine. And with that, I think femininity has a lot to do with touchy feel. It's much more of a feel game than it is a word game. Men speak, women feel. That's sexist, but it's also ingrained, right? In the beginning of time. We're just a little bit messed up nowadays, right? It's not that women can't speak or men can't feel. All right, how about this? Masculinity uses its words. Femininity expresses in feelings. Better? Probably actually more accurate. Way more accurate. But anyway, I am, I think, genetically more feminine. But I realize that I'm a man, so I do need to practice my masculine traits. I can't just. Yes, I can, but I won't. I choose not to. I prefer masculine energy. I do. Not a fan of feminine energy, but I do know of its importance. Um, so what I was saying before was personal acceptance. The way to accept me I don't like how that sounds though. I was gonna say the way to accept me is through touch, right? I know it sounds weird, but with whatever everything I just said, it should make a little more sense. But I don't like the place at which I'm coming from. So, an example, just to guide a little bit closer to something a little bit better. Um, like I'm cool with hugging guys or hugging people. Like I'm cool with hugs, right? Um, in the gym yesterday, somebody wanted to give me a hug. Um, this was before. This is without them knowing. This is without them knowing that I'm attracted to them, um, which is very helpful. Like it's awesome. It's awesome to know that it doesn't matter who you are, people are still loving and accepting. That's unforgivable. Unforgivable. Hold on. Unconditional love. That's good. Unconditional love feels great. Um, but I think it gets challenged when I do actually express certain things. Um, you know, touch is not, the touch is where I see whether or not people accept or not. I know it's not necessarily the best style or way, because not everybody is the same. Not everybody likes to be touched. But I think if you're okay with it, the fastest version, the fastest form of me literally knowing that you just don't give a crap is the touchy feel. Like a hug just says, all right, I love you. I accept you for who you are. Everything's okay. You don't have to worry about me feeling awkward. What makes me feel better is when it's consistent, where if you're in the gym, you mess around. Um, Dude, if I jump on someone's back, or if I spot you, in a way that, yeah, man, like I've been told in the past, I've been told in the past from certain guys that my form, my form of spotting, my style of spotting someone, specifically on the squat, is a little much. So I've tailored it back. So if I know you're going for a 12 rep max, let's say, what I used to do is be there the whole time. When I say be there, I am literally hugging your body. My arms are right underneath your elbows, and I'm ready to catch you if you fall. You could just use the bars, of course, but I love workout partners. I love the energy when two people work together. So I'm underneath, and my squatting position is literally right behind you. Right? So that was the original. After someone said, give them some time to get the first 8 reps. So if you're doing 4 rep max, I'm going to get in that specific spot. But if it comes to the point where, you feel uncomfortable, or it feels weird, like that's when I know. I'm just going off. I'm going off on a tangent. All right, I kind of wanted to disregard all that. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you're still watching up to this point, I'm sorry that you did. Hopefully you just caught enough. I'm done. Much love. Live expressively. Accept expressively. Please. Breathe expressively. As always. Live up. Buttercups.